I would like to say for Sonic Unleashed, I very much appreciate that Sonic is not edgy at all.
I
He's
know.
just he's just good.
He's just a nice guy. He's
Deep voiced edgy Sonic is the worst, one of the worst things
I
about modern Sonic.
I kind of agree. Yeah, I think this era, like the 2008 2009 writing for Sonic, I think was spot on. This game and Black Knight are the best characterization of Sonic.
Not and the Secret Rings.
Well, yeah, and Secret. He's pretty good in Secret Rings too. You're right.
Yeah, it's so friendly. It's not
Yeah.
a one-liner. It's just a good line.
Yeah, and if you like actually engage with the NPCs, which I'm not gonna do super much, he's friendly with everybody, and everyone's so happy to see him. Like, oh, hey Sonic, how's your adventure going? Where are you going to now? Everyone's so nice because he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He used to be.
Yeah, he used to be.
Now he's just kind of. He's just deep voiced and edgy. He's just lame. He's not that like. He's not as likable.
I think Frontiers was a really good step in the right direction for his character, although the voice direction was not.
No, he's like deep voiced.
Yeah, he's off. It's awful in Frontiers. I don't know what the voice direction was, what they were thinking there, but
what they were thinking was, how do we appeal to 5-year-olds and nobody who's older?
Yeah,
Because they very clearly did not care about adult audiences when it comes to Prime.
oh well, he's voiced by somebody else in Prime.
Is he?
Yeah,
Black guy, right?
yeah, because it
Not
was made
Jaleel White, but the other one.
it was made in Canada, so they had to get all Canadian voice actors.
Oh.
Yeah, fun fact.
I love
for you.
Canadian voice actors.
I like
They're so
them
like relaxed in their voices.
Except for in Sonic Prime, I do not think any of them are really that good in Sonic Prime. Outside
Sonic
of Shadow.
Prime is bad.
I think Shadow's voice in Prime is
Prime is
really
bad.
good.
Shadow's voice is good, you think?
In
I think that was one
Prime?
of the worst. in Prime.
Really?
I thought it. Let me hear it again because it's been a while.
Okay.
I love this. I love this guy with the puppet. By the way,
This is an ongoing storyline where he's like super shy, and the more you talk to him, like he wants to be a salesman. So you talk to him in all these different countries, and then eventually you can be his first customer.
Ooh. I like
It's
that.
just a cute little side story.
Okay, I'm listening to Shadow.
Okay.
I don't like any of their voices. Also, that's what Sonic sounded like. I must have missed that. That's pretty bad. That's
It's
really
awful.
bad.
The deep, edgy voice. I think you were thinking of Frontiers,
I must have been.
because there's an interview with Roger Craig Smith talking about his reaction to the voice direction. And he says the line, and then the director goes deeper. He does it again a little bit deeper.
Yes,
Deeper.
I have
deeper.
seen that.
You have
Yeah.
got to be kidding me. It's pretty good. That interview, I mean, not the performance. I liked the performance at first, but the more I heard it, the worse it got.
It doesn't sound anything like Sonic.
No,
and then
it-
Amy is deeper, and I think Tails is roughly the same.
Tails is the same. I actually liked Amy. I thought Amy was pretty
It
good.
doesn't sound like Amy. That's a problem. She's supposed to be high-pitched, girly voice.
That's kind of changed over time. She's kind of become.
They wanted to like age the characters to be older and then deepen their voices. I'd be fine with that, but like they're not meant to be older.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they should just go back to the 4Kids cast, but that's just me.
Was that Sonic X?
Yeah, and this game. Yeah, the 4Kids cast took over in the game in 2005 for Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shadow sounded good then.
yeah, he had the same voice actor as Sonic.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
they're both voiced by Jason Griffith.
He did good.
Yeah, he's my favorite Sonic and my favorite Shadow.
It was that the last good Sonic voice actor.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like the main stuff, there's only been one. That's Roger Craig Smith. But then you got Ben Schwartz in the movie, who
I like Ben Schwartz. I don't see him as Sonic, but I like
Ben Schwartz, but I don't like him as Sonic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
That's
get
how
that it's
feel.
a very different version of the character. I get that, but
Yes.
it doesn't sound anything like Sonic. And also, Ben Schwartz is incapable of doing more than one voice.
Yeah.
It's
You're
the Ben
right.
Schwartz voice.
It's Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
I mean, he does the same in DuckTales.
He's the same in DuckTales. He's in Invincible. He's the same in Invincible.
Is he in Invincible? I didn't know that.
He plays like this shapeshifter guy. I think he doesn't show up till season 2, I think.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's some people. I mean, I just like.
No,
Ben Schwartz.
I like Ben Schwartz. My problem is that Ben Schwartz only does Ben Schwartz. So when you have a character
Right.
like Sonic, who I think needs a very distinct performance, I think then Ben Schwartz doesn't work. 'Cause I have a very specific voice in mind for Sonic, and Ben Schwartz is not it. It's Jason Griffith,
Right.
baby.
But I would argue in the movie, all of the voices don't really. They're not like the preferred good voices of those characters.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I agree.
Knuckles is Idris Elba. That's a weird decision.
I like it because they made Knuckles cool
Of course
again.
you do. You thought he was cool in the movie?
I thought he was very cool.
I thought he was just lame. It's like try hard.
I don't know. I really liked
They
it.
should have made him. They should have written him more like Drax, I think. Because that's clearly what they wanted, but they just didn't do it very well.
I guess I can see where you're coming from.
Who, if you had to pick any celebrity to play Sonic, who
Do
would
I
it
have to pick a celebrity?
be? Yes.
That's my
It's
problem
Ben
with
Schwartz.
modern movies.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that they always cast celebrity voice actors.
Yeah, but you have to pick a celebrity.
Oh god, I have to think. I don't know. Who would you pick? I need some ideas.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I really don't know who could
If it
do
was
a good
like-
Sonic.
What if it was like Jesse Eisenberg?
I don't know who that is.
He was in the Social Network.
Who would he play?
He played Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh hell no. No. I would die. That's
Really?
awful.
You would hate it that bad.
That would be awful. I like him as an actor. I think he's a good actor. Not as
You know what?
Sonic.
Julia White's technically a celebrity.
I don't think he's a celebrity anymore.
He was at some point.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not that big a fan of Julia White Sonic, honestly.
He's my favorite.
Nah, Jason Griffith all the way.
Jason Griffith is great, but I do love Jaleel White.
I mean, I that's fair.
Hi.
Don't.
Oh, it doesn't work. Let's go back and talk to the professor, Sonic. Why he just looks so like T-posed in all of those.
Okay, to be fair though, I don't
Images.
think any of the character portraits look especially right.
Something wrong about it.
Like
What if you got what's his name? Brian
Cranston
Cranston.
as
As
Sonic?
Sonic.
No, what?
Let me go.
I'm not saying it's a good idea, but what would you think about it?
No, I could see him maybe
Jesse
as like
Pinkman.
Eggman.
Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman, and Sonic.
Yeah, no.
So sorry. I just completely
Yo,
mistook you for
the
someone else.
Hedgehog.
That is so strange.
Okay, see, this is what Amy sounds like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm really
But in
This
Frontiers,
is
she doesn't sound like this at
well,
all.
it's a different voice actress in Frontiers. This is Lisa Ortiz. I don't know who plays her
Well,
now.
that was weird. How come?
Oh no, I'm saying why don't they make her sound like herself?
Because they've been changing the direction of her character.
These guys.
They've in recent years they've been trying to make her a bit more of like an independent character, not super clingy. So I think they wanted to give her like a more toned down
You only look really scary,
voice.
Sonic. Inside, you're the same as ever.
But like,
I guarantee it,
what other
okay?
did they give her a new
Sonic,
personality? Because
No,
she
it's-
doesn't have anything else.
No, it's like
Want
it's
some
still like a
chocolate?
similar personality. It's just like toned down. It's like she's not like obsessed
They made
anymore.
her half as interesting.
No, I wouldn't say half. I like the direction. I like the fact that they're kind of taking her in a direction where she's kind of like, look, I gotta give you some space. I gotta do my own thing.
I hope she finds some personality while she does her own thing.
Look, man, have you ever played Frontiers? You know.
No, I didn't get that far. I'm saving it for the channel.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I'm curious to see what you think of her characterization in Frontiers.
Well, I only saw her once, and she was she contributed absolutely nothing. In fact, I would say she had a negative impact on my experience during the game.
How could she have a negative? What? I saw her once.
She like bothered me for like 4 minutes straight, and I'm like, you're not saying anything. She's like, I'm a hologram. Uh-oh, and she was complaining about it for like 4 straight minutes.
I get the feeling I'm not gonna have a fun time when you play Frontiers.
Is there should be a saturation option in Frontiers so that you can make the game colorful.
I agree. I think the art direction in Frontiers is very lacking.
You know, in Team Fortress 2, when you they gave the pyro like these fun cartoony goggles.
Didn't play it.
Oh, I was gonna say they should do that for Sonic Frontiers.
I will admit that Frontiers it's pretty boring to look at.
Yes.
Sonic does not fit in that art, in like that world design, because he's still like a cartoony guy, but the rest of the world is like super realistic looking. It's weird.
Right. I don't entirely mind that. Like, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 did it pretty well, even though in the beginning it was pretty jarring. But like over time, I like it.
I don't know.
It just doesn't feel like Sonic.
Well, Kingdom Hearts, the art, it was designed to mesh with itself. Like, it was a very consistent art direction, I think. The only time the art direction really changed was like in the Pirates world, when they gave it a more realistic look.
Well, it changed in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, so I think that makes sense.
Yeah, but like in Sonic Frontiers, it's literally just the Forces model plopped down in a realistic looking environment.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good.